It rained all weekend, and as much as I wanted to, it did not stop me from being outside. So let's recap. Friday, I pretty much devoted my off time to these oxtails that came out okay. I'm really terrible with giving myself grace because it was my first time making them, and they wasn't bad for my first time. Oxtail just something you can't practice often because they cost too much. Anyway, after that, I went to Soul Prime for dinner because the oxtails was just a light snack. I was so excited because this was my first time going to a restaurant Keith Lee has reviewed. I did not get any footage, but it's just gorgeous on the inside. It is in Lincoln Park, and it definitely gives Lincoln Park vibes. Between the three of us, we pretty much ordered most of the menu as it was a set one pager. My favorite was the collard green dip. Like I said, we ended up getting a good chunk of the menu, which is basically fried chicken and fish. So for my sides, I got the greens and the mac, and we did get the tacos for the appetizer. But this strawberry lemonade that they had was extra on point. They do not serve alcohol, but this would have been a good base for a tequila drink. The next day, I got up and had to make it to my nephew game, and y'all, we got there at halftime, and I had never been so happy to get somewhere an hour late because it was cold and rainy. And not my nephew being a star, he played the whole game. So my hands was frozen trying to record. Auntie duties never end because we went to Navy Pier after that, but I forgot to record anything from there. Next day was Sunday, and it was a Sunday fun day type of day. If you was on my live and you saw to get ready with me, you is gang. Now y'all, I love when y'all bestow the title influencer upon me because I love getting invited to these types of events, even though they could not find my name when I was at the door. It was a hosted brunch by Chef Anthony Jacobs, and it was held at the exhibit house in the Water Tower Place. Please, I know this place is so cool, but I know nothing about it except that it is an interactive art space. So the theme changes and it's Halloween time, thus the Halloween decorations. The food was all catered by the chef, which was so good, y'all. Everything on this plate was amazing, especially this Cajun shrimp pasta. I believe she does catering, so if y'all need a caterer, she definitely is the move. The space was honestly so cool. We took some videos in the secret garden before dipping out and going to Sephora to try some perfume. I need that Burberry her, y'all. After that, we headed to another event that I was invited to, the Pizza Summit in Logan Square. It was held at the Royal Palms, and times like this make me think I'm really living in a box, because who knew Chicago had a whole indoor shuffleboard facility? I always thought that was an old retiree game played at retirement homes. But yeah, this whole place was filled with pizza vendors this Sunday. We got to try a variety of different pizza options. Not gonna lie, I was fried both ways at this point, so I don't remember much. But I do remember that giardiniera that they had on the pizza was busting. I got to the second to last slice of this pizza that he gave the worst to, and yeah, I went home drunk, and I did not call nobody Dusty Son to come over. And I slept the rest of the day, and that was my weekend.